Hi all, it's Kerry here. Just wanted to show you some op shop finds that I got when we went to Stanthorpe a couple of weekends ago. I haven't been there before. Well, I have years ago. I went to Bald Rock and we went climbing, but I can't remember much. And also went to the Apple and Grape Festival to support a friend who had a entry in the Cotton Fashion Parade, but I think I was a teenager back there, so that's a long time ago. Anyway, we went camping with friends and it was a rainy weekend, but we still had a lovely time. There's so much to do and see in Stanthorpe and around the area, and we kept hopping backwards and forwards over the Queensland and New South Wales border. But it's beautiful country, lots of granite boulders which remind me of where I was born over in Africa, in Zimbabwe, and just had a lovely time and lots of fun with our friends. So the last stop we made, Chris and I went back after doing lots of tripping around to a shop, a very big secondhand shop called Vintage Roads. And found all these lovely goodies. So what I'll do is I'll start with the books. Now, they charged me $10 for these books, and I was pretty happy with them. So the first one is a Reader's Digest book. It's a fairly old New 20 book treasure. It's a fairly old Reader's Digest. I've had lots of different Reader's Digest books over the years. It's an older one. I don't know what year it is. But I was really excited because inside it's actually got a couple of four-leaf clovers. So that alone was quite special. It's actually, oh, I found another one. There you go, see. And I'm just trying to open this carefully. It's got fairly old pages. I'm just trying to see if there's a date in this one. Not sure, but it's got sort of, the pages are nice. They've got like a texture to them. Whether I'll end up using them as just as a glue book and using the cover, I don't know, or whether I'll actually use. Oh, look at that. There's a whole lot of four-leaf clovers. So I'll definitely be using, as I turn the pages, I find more and more four-leaf clovers. So I'll definitely be using those. Oh, look at that. Wow, I thought I had two, but there's a whole lot. I'll definitely be using those, and like even the pictures that there are through it are quite cute. So I'll definitely get a lot of use out of that one in all different ways. Oh, I'm speechless now. I didn't realize there were so many. So what I'll do with the four-leaf clovers is I'll use the acetate or the stickers that I got in my April 2023 mystery box from Paper Inspirations. If you look at that, if you go to my unboxing one, you'll see the stickers that I mean, and hopefully I'll actually do a video on that and show and see what we've got in there, as I'm flipping through and finding more and more of these wonderful treasures. The drawings seem to be, and don't quote me because I have no idea, they seem to be sort of 30s, 40s, 50s drawings. So I don't know when this particular one was done, but I'm really chuffed about all the four-leaf clovers in there. Let's see if it does have, I couldn't find a date, so. Oh, it says first edition. So yeah, so that was one of the books that I got. Another one, High Roads of History, third book, Royal School Series. Department of Education, Queensland. Mr. Byrne. Ulysses Nebo State School. And look at the lovely pictures. Oh, I hope you can see that. High Roads of History. Look at that. And the font is just so pretty. It's got the larger writing. Boadicea. Emperor Adrian visiting a pottery. Bamborough Castle. A great Viking king. So Godwin the Englishman. That's got some really old stuff in it. So I thought that was really cool. It's this paper's a little bit shinier. But yeah. It's an old school history book, which I love. Henry VIII and Cardinal Wolsey. So there's a bit of history in there. Robert Blake. So I'm looking forward to actually having a bit of a look of it through there. Siege of Londonderry. There you go. So poetry for recitation. There you go. Sir Lancelot du Lake. And then summaries of the lessons. So that's really, really cool. And then the third book I got, the Guide Handbook. So this is a Girl Guides book, which I thought was really cool. It's coming apart, but I call it apart anyway. So this book belongs to Michelle Emery, Flat 2 RSL Flats, Morton, 59 or 57. Bottle Brush is the company. So that is really cool. An old guide girls book. Now let me see if there's a date in there. So that would be really, really awesome. There you go, 1968. Reprinted in Australia in 1969. So there's, it tells you emergency cooking and lighting, meeting a challenge, keeping fit, your patrol and you. There you go. So it's falling apart, but that's okay. And it looks like it never actually hasn't been completed, any of the activities. It looks like you're supposed to date and once you've completed the activities. So she didn't do those, but that's okay because it's still an awesome book. And some tips on singing. There you go, around the campfire. And it's got the different badges you can obtain. There you go. So that's really quite cool. So that was the books that I got. As you can see, they're pretty old. And then I got some other lovely goodies. So this I just tucked in at the end. That was a few buttons, 5 buttons, and they look, 50 cents. Hang on, get the fingers working. Okay. I think they're pretty old ones. They look old. They're really thick. Sorry, I don't know you. They're really thick. They're lovely. See if they've got different designs. 2 slightly different ones. Those 2 and those 3 are the same. So those are the buttons. That was really cute. And then there's rolls of crochet cotton, which are awesome. I don't think I've got any of those colours. I might have a blue one, but I don't think it's quite that blue. I think it's a blue that's variegated like that green. So I thought that was pretty good. And then I've got a whole lot of doilies. So there's this one, which I thought was really pretty. That could go either on the outside of a journal. Yeah, it goes that way, I think. Either on the outside of a journal, on a darker background, or then I could even sew it into the middle of a journal or something. Could cut up the bits. I don't know if I want to do that. It's so cute. And then I got some lace. There's a fair bit of lace in that. Whoops, sorry, I didn't know where my hand was. There's some lovely lace. Let me just check that I haven't knocked you off. No, there's some lace. It's really lovely. It's a decent amount. And another doily. This one I thought I could cut up. It's like a linen. It's actually probably like a linen napkin, or I think that's probably what it is. I'll give it a good wash. Looks like a linen napkin. Bit of hand embroidery. Oh, there we go. Had it folded the wrong way. That's even prettier than I thought. Isn't that lovely? Stitching is gorgeous. That would look really pretty. And the crochet around the edges. So nice. And then there's definitely a doily. There's that. A little bridge and a boat and some mountains. Looks like cherry blossoms and a little house. It's very cute. It's all hands. Look how neat that stitching is. Wow. Wish I could stitch that neatly. That's beautiful. And then last but not least, I didn't open it up at the shops. At the shop. Couldn't resist. It's so lovely. It's 2 pieces of fabric. And I just thought these are so pretty. I'll be able to use them somehow. So there's the paler one with the stitching. So pretty. Hope you can see that. It's a decent size. And then there's the darker one. It looks like it's the same stitching. I can probably make a couple of journal covers and some fabric flips. Maybe some pockets or something. Hope you can see that. It's very pretty. Hope the glare is not too bad. So yeah, I was really chuffed with that purchase. Yeah, quite a few lovely items. There's those, my buttons and my other doily. Where's my buttons gone? Lost me buttons. Can't lose me buttons. Oh, they're under there somewhere. So yeah, so thanks for having a look. Oh, and if you want to, I'll put the link for Vintage Rhodes. They've got a Facebook page, and they're on Instagram as well. And yeah, maybe, I don't know if they sell online. You can have a look, see what they've got. Might be interested. But yeah, lovely and beautiful books they've got. It's a huge place. It's got all sorts of areas, 1950s sort of areas, and then older and newer and anything you're looking for. So lots of crafty stuff and lots of other lovely stuff. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.